Hello and welcome, guys. It is it is that time of the day again. It is second day of Dark Horse 5 Games on one tournament. Let's go. Hello everyone who have joined so far. How are you all doing? There's a lot of messages in chat already. Hello guys. D, Sylvian, Bacon, Niels, Boots, Noodly, Cobb, Ayel, everyone. Pay to win. Hello guys. Hope I didn't leave anyone out. How are you all excited for the upcoming match today? Actually, upcoming 2 games today. We first will be seeing the matchup between Swift and CJWOLF, probably one of the more experienced players going up against each other. With a little bit of I'm nervous. You love to hear that. Nervousness means that people care. That they are invested in this little event. Well, not little, but still, in what we're doing here. And this matchup a little bit a callback to 3v3 where Swift and CJ's teams were up against each other in the first round, though they were both in different categories. Swift and PB Hunt, CJ in Wins Grant, and now they're both facing each other in the first round of Dark Horse 1v1, which is gonna be exciting and interesting to see how it will go. Even though they both have quite a bit of wins, especially CJ, they don't play in 1v1s that often. Like, CJ played only in one 1v1 tournament, Swift played in like one mini 1v1 and one 2v2 tournament, so yeah. Hello. For sure, Smidge Wolf, yeah. It's Jackson in internet. Who even is Jackson? Like, I heard I heard it like they're like boosting or something in the arcade, but I don't know. I never know exactly what they are and what they were doing. Kind of just separated from everything that is going on in arcade that is not fighting games related, so using mini walls and Hypixel says that damn troll silly individual. He stands in front of me in a real puppy. Oof. Plans with Diagonic and very similar to him. I heard a bit more about Diagonic. The jig bunch. Something here good with calculus. I almost broke a volt record in infection today. Then I missed that. Good job, Bacon. Very soon you will get it. Hello, Juke. Hello, Kenneth. Alright. I can do calculus. The message DM Swift right now. He knows. Well, maybe not right now, but after the match. He knows. He knows shit. Nice guy. It's shot trick. Alright. Let me start preparing for the actual game. We will be seeing first this game and then we will have BaconIsDead versus Zoomun. Also a very interesting matchup that I will talk about later more once we get to it. Let me see. Should have mostly everything prepared right now for it. Also, since I yelled here in chat, I hope you haven't been watching and like some parts of the last stream. And if you were, I'm really sorry. I have no idea what is wrong with me, but my brain just gotten information at one point about IL and just filled it in with wax for some reason. Because for the longest time I thought that IL was just from Denmark and is very young. Yeah, around like 15, 16. Completely ignoring that he has 2004 in his name. And to be fair, my brain is still stuck in 2020, so... And also, for some reason, I think I heard somewhere that he's from Scandinavia, but and my brain instantly went Denmark. Just not thinking about any other country in there. Yes, so yeah. Pick out 31, I was school with 14. That's my headcanon. I will determine your psychological age by your Minecraft skin and IGN. 2015. It's 2020 right now, okay? Leave me alone. It is not 2023. People from 2004 are not real. I don't know. How to advise 2004? Yeah. Anyway, let me. I will remind our participants about the main rules really quickly, and then we will start. And while I do it, I will run really quickly 1 minute ad break, which I will not be mentioning it throughout the stream anymore, to not waste too much time. I will just be running those in between games sometimes. So if you see ad, just know that I do it so they will not show up during the game itself. So I need to do that because Twitch moment. And after that we will begin. So let me do that really quickly. We can start. I can spell clearly. Uban. So if it's own house. Run guillotine. Alright. I might have missed some of the messages. Hope I didn't. Alright. Both Swift and CJ are ready to go. Checking one last time for any predictions. No predictions. We are getting in. Let's see it. Okay. CJWOLF versus Swift in the first round of this bracket. We've seen some insane matchups yesterday. Let's hope the trend continues today. Let's hope that the matchup will be close, matchup will be interesting, and both participants will show their best. They'll show some good plays, because like I said, those two are probably one of the more experienced players in the tournament in terms of the amount of playtime in party games overall. So we might see something cool today. Starting off with not high ground. Average party games moment. Let's go CJ. Juke supporting his ex-free teammate. Yeah, CJ is technically the only tournament winner in this tournament, being the winner of 3v3. so he was only doing the blitz grinder. Trampoline, the first round of this game. Let's see who will have a better start, who will prevail right off the bat. CJ seems to be more consistent with those yellow cones in the middle. Those Swift gets the booster and almost hitting plus 20 right off the bat, though missing one of the two very close plus 10s to each other. Swift getting another booster, improving his lead, already being only 6 points off of win. And there's a bunch of yellow cones in the middle. He easily collects them and starts this matchup off with a 1-star lead. Jumping into the game of Floor is Lava. They're trying to do a little bit of setup. CJ got too much setup still. Pretty close to Swift, and they're both lagging a little bit on my screen. Approach the end with Swift finishing barely ahead, improving his lead here. Let me start filling in the games. On the spreadsheet, while we start the next round of RPG 16. Swift being the first one to get the kill, and CJ following him slowly after. Now both engaging in a bit of a fight, with CJ mostly trying to run away. I don't know if it's them lagging, if it's just Hypixel or me. Because I'm not dropping any frames, I don't think so. Yeah. Swift and CJ fighting it out a bit in the middle with both of them dying, but Swift and Random the ones getting the kill. CJ falling behind a bunch of random players here, falling next to some of the snow, getting some easy kills. Swift trying to catch him off guard, maybe steal some randoms. He doesn't succeed to do so, and CJWOLF is kinda close to catching Swift, but will not be succeeding in that. Another 1-star win for Swift. Pretty confident start here. See if CJ can show some better performance in shooting range, for example, starting off with hitting first golden zombie and then hitting the TNT as well. CJ bring off some pretty impressive lead, though missing his next TNT shot on golden skeleton, only eventually collecting it. There's another golden skeleton in play, possibly to finish it off, but I think the random is the one who got it, and Swift slowly catching up, but doesn't manage to pass, and CJ gets his first win in this matchup. Next up is Dive. Another game where CJ might have a little disadvantage due to him being way behind in ping New Zealand moment, but as we saw yesterday, this game is not fully about ping, and once again our person is getting lime and red all the time. The dive cycle theory. CJ kinda trying to box Swift there in his own land, and Swift kinda need to be very careful with his jumps. He is in the lead, and especially now with Swift, with CJ missing one of the jumps, falling behind by even more blocks here. Swift might be looking to bring it back to his 3-star lead after this round. We have a few seconds remaining. It's easy to keep the lead, and Swift is back at 3 stars ahead of CJ. Next round being Lab Escape. They're starting off a bit of a lead, 2-3 blocks ahead of CJ already, but Lab Escape is not the most consistent game for Swift. needs to keep going with the pace he has right now to not let CJ catch up, though it seems like the opposite is happening with Swift only improving his lead more and more. CJ doesn't manage to keep up so far in this lap to his opponent. To fix sliding, to press F3A. I will try to do it next time. Swift in the meantime finishes it first, almost securing his win, 5 stars ahead with only 2 rounds remaining. Pretty confident performance from Swift so far. And the response are based on engine noise, it makes sense. Yeah, probably. RIP, no 24-hour run for Sylvian. Let's get into the next round, Chicken Rings, round number 7, and CJ needs to win this one to at least have a chance for a tie in round number 8. He's falling quite behind his opponent here, so he needs a dub, and so far it is very close in between both of them. CJ right behind his opponent and actually passing Swift, who hit one of the rings and it's now behind. CJ might be looking for a finally a win, another win here. They're also close, basically on the same block. Swift hit the ring again and CJ is the one to finish first, and it is still possible. It is still possible to tie 3 rounds in between them with 1 game remaining. And this last game will be Minecraft Racing. Not the most swing-based games, but who knows. We've seen some shit in this tournament. See who will prevail in this on Swift. Will start off strong, making sure that he will for sure not lose 3 stars here. Or CJ kinda catching up. We can try and get the last win here anyway, but Swift hitting the max speed first, securing his confident 4-star lead in the first game. GG's. That was pretty good. More of a like very like classic tournament matchups, I guess. Let me fill in some stuff quickly. Very fast and very like non-swing, without any swing games. Much fun through. 22-18, all in all rounds, both participants placed first, second. Once again, showing that a pretty good experience. I don't think in any other match before that one we've seen this happen yet. So, alright, you said F3A. I just reload the chunks. Okay, I thought it was different, but I forgot. I will try it next time yet. But thank you, Lily. Let's straight into game number 2. Let's see if it will be any different. Swift been a bit more dominant in the first round, but CJ been close in almost every game to him, so it's definitely still anyone's game, anyone's chances to win this one. Let's see how it will go. Let's see. Starting out with a frozen floor, already a completely different for the game here. Not a single swing game last time, and swing game started off this time. CJ is not really going for a Swift, just kinda chilling trying to go for randoms, and now finally switching to his opponent, being in front of a bunch of randoms here. CJ is not in the best position, but finds a good angle on Swift and gets him off! And then gets killed by one of the randoms, not being able to secure a possible good lead here. But still, was for a moment indeed. 0-0 start here. Do you recue this one? I will say it's only 60 seconds and lobby start feeling in too long, so a bit of a different start this time around. 0-0 Frozen 4, yeah. Average Frozen 4. I think Frozen 4 and like high ground are most likely to have 0-0 tie in them. From what we have seen. Let's see. Is the game gonna give us more I don't know, solo based, not PvP based game, or are we gonna have another swing game off the bat, RPG 16, and a half swing game sometimes, somewhat PvP as well. So let's see how it will play out this time. Last time it was very close, Swift only winning by 1 kill. Let's see what it will result in now. CJ getting some good damage from a bunch of randoms, getting one of the kills already, and Swift dying to one of the randoms himself, though quickly recovering by getting kill. Another one died of the bad. CJ follows up with his second kill, and now they're both tied at 2. Swift engaged in combat with CJ, who is pretty low, so he needs to try and avoid the picks. He doesn't manage to do so, but he doesn't die to Swift. Death to Arena, which might actually be the worst scenario here, with Blazing Lab passing CJ on the board and actually catching up to Swift here. Passing him as well. What is this guy doing? Whose ult is that? And I think Swift tied up the score here. I'm gonna take these chicken rings. So check this out. Yeah, CJ only got 3 kills. And Sid got 5. And the other guy got 5. Yeah. Wow. Swift died twice and Blazing Lab only died once. Okay, yeah, so Swift got 1 star on CJ. Well, we have a bit of chicken rings going on here with CJ. This time, the winner of the last chicken rings missing a ring and falling quite behind Swift, who is approaching the finish line and about to gain another star on his opponent, and he successfully does so. With CJ, while missing a ring, still securing second place, only falling 2 stars behind Swift. Started off so well for CJ, seemingly winning Frozen 4, and then just it's all going downhill so far. Can CJ stop that downhill movement with maybe Avalanche? Maybe Avalanche. A game that likes to appear now that it's unbanned. It'd be funny if Blazing Lab won, imagine. You just 1v2s Swift and CJ. One. Imagine. Is Blazing Lab in like in Discord maybe? I don't know. Swift and CJ having a little chit chat during the first phase of Avalanche. CJ revealing that he's not gonna be dodging, so let's see what will happen. Blazing Lab being there confused for a bit as the wave number 10 approaches, and it's going to be when it's only Swift being right next to the platform decide to go for the dodge and doesn't succeed in doing so, with CJ being left against Blazing Lab to decide the winner of this Avalanche, and CJ regaining 2 stars here, tying up the score. And another man game. How? Blazing Lab actually wins. Bro, it's insane. That much he just died on wave 1 of hell. Oh, what is that? Right. Blazing Lab is so OP. Trampoline round number 5. Last time Swift came out victorious here. Let's see if anything different will happen here. Oh, this booster sucks. And a bunch of +3 points are being collected by Blazing Lab, who is in front right now, but both Swift and CJ are right behind him. No one is going for that booster. It's just the fight of going for the yellow and green coins here, with Blazing Lab actually winning this one, with CJ only being right behind him. Someone hits a booster in the Blazing Lab, who missed so much time, and CJ is the one to get the win here, with Swift barely passing Blazing Lab at the end. And also the round number 6. Someone stat check this guy. How many wins do they have? Get them in here right now. Is that the PB? I don't remember. I think one time I had like 25 or something when Raptor raided me, so you could catch him. It's been 2 bans, we haven't had Spider Mace yet. The real Dark Horse too. Definitely still has this. Hello Zoomun. Alright. Oh, and CJ, while being 1 star ahead, not doing so well in Animal Solar at all, not being on the top 3, finally catching up and getting in the 2nd place in the last second, basically. That was very close, and with 2 more rounds remaining, there is a 10-10 tie between our players. This is repeat. Blazing Lab has quit. I'm not gonna say Blazing Lab messing up on this matchup, and it is anyone's game. Any possibility can happen here. Tie, win for either of them, anything. And it starts with round number 7 of cannon fighting. See who will prevail here. CJWOLF starts off stronger than his opponent, just only standing in one place while Swift runs around, trying to cover as much ground as possible here. Finally catching up to CJ, and it's just now battle between the 2 of them, trying to pass each other on the 1st place podium. Swift though seems to be stuck around here for a bit, with CJ being passed for a random for a 2nd, and Swift secures his win in this round, but still 1 more left, and this 1 more is a repeat of Animal Solar, so we will take a minute off to wait for the next one. while I play and also tag myself for a bit. I need that party games addiction to be fulfilled a bit. Party games gaming addiction. Now Swift with only one round remaining is up by 1 star. Looking forward to trying to secure another win here, but CJ is as close as he can get, and there is still a possibility for anything here. Can CJ come back from this one, or is Swift gonna get another dub? We'll see, hopefully right now. In the last round being Anvil Spliff. Oh boy, this is one of the last rounds of all time. If Swift need to secure second place here for a tie and another win here, and CJ need to pray for Swift to mess up early in the game before all of those randoms who still run around. There's still 3 of them in the game with one just falling off. While I was saying that, Swift just needs to play it carefully. Slowly, concentrate and carefully. He will have a secure tie, and if he can keep up his focus up until the end, he can even make sure that CJ doesn't get a win here either. Might be a new clip. I think all the randoms are out at this point. So CJ can only hope for a tie if he wins this one, and he does, with Swift actually messing up quite early in the game, but not early enough for CJ recover any more points than 1, but still a tie in the second round. Jeez. And now Swift is 2-1 up. Only one more game remaining for him to get in the next round. They were not expecting that. How did that happen? They were unaware, chat. Now Swift only 1 win or 1 tie away from winning this matchup, and CJ showed a way better performance in this game and showed that he still has a chance. And he will be looking forward to trying to not let Swift win the next round, because if he does, it will be all over for CJ. So he needs to not let another tie or a win for Swift happen to try and steer this matchup his way. Last being Blazing mix. Yeah. Blazing is just such a high pixel word. Let me drink some water and then we will begin game number 3. Which might be the last one in this matchup if Swift wins. If he doesn't, we will have a very interesting decider in game number 4. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Alright, let's go. Game number 3. Swift 2, CJWOLF1. 1. Signing off another animal seller. Game that CJ kinda struggled with last time. I was really paying attention what happened. Maybe unfortunate minus 50 was just overall bad spawns, but and CJ hits -50 right off the bat here. Maybe he does not have the name tags. I hope it's not the case. That would be quite unfortunate. And he does hit it again almost instantly. Yeah, it feels like CJ is playing about name tags. Oh, that's a very big downgrade for him here. He's still keeping up the top 2, top 3 spot, but Swift is so far in the lead. CJ needs just to keep somewhat consistency to not fall behind the random too much. Finally passing one of them and kinda securing second place with random hitting -50. Yeah. And Swift getting started with another 1-star lead and frozen floor. Once again, maybe this time it will not be a 0-0 tie and instead a big sweep in one's favor. Swift goes strongly at CJ right off the bat, and CJ almost kills his opponent in the middle, but random finishes the job for him, and CJ might still not get the advantage again because randoms are on his tail, and CJ needs to play it carefully to get some stars here this time. He still doesn't secure anything here. Finally, one of the randoms is out, another one is dead, and CJ is looking for a possible 2 or 3-star sweep here if he gets rid of the last guy here. Oh, nice 180-degree shot here from CJ, and CJ gets a 3-0 sweep in the frozen floor this time, not making the same mistakes last frozen floor. And another one, you know, he says to just chill during high ground. No 0-0 this time. Yeah, Frostborn is CJ's game. It doesn't, I agree. Probably the nicest and most wholesome person in the community. I wish everyone, including me, were more like CJ. Let's see. High ground is almost over. And we will be getting back into the matchup with CJ this time 2 stars up after an impressive frozen floor sweep. Getting into the next game, shooting range of golden skeletons and a TNT spawning right off the bat. Oh, this is a very juicy start, and whoever could get a big advantage of it. Someone got the TNT, and that someone is CJ, who then gets another TNT, but while he was targeting for it, Swift managed to collect 20 points. Now CJ will only be improving his lead, and he plays it out so well, improving his lead into 3 stars over his opponent. Chicken rings, round number 4. It's going to be very close, but CJ needs to be starting off this one in the lead. Swift going for a very risky but very impressive red cut, and it pays off with Swift being now in the lead and CJ struggling a bit behind. Though not too far behind. CJ pulled off a comeback during one of the games of chicken rings, and he can definitely do so if he can catch Swift doing another mistake. But Swift plays it out so well this time. He's approaching the finish line, and he is looking to recovering some stars, and it was so close, but Swift maintained his lead, and he got a +1 star in this one, the very least. Didn't really help. the f3 plus a, unfortunately. I died. Oh, there's some very close plus 10 points right next to each other, but the booster is on the other side of the map, man. CJWOLF will collect so many points, and he was so far in the lead ahead of Swift, and he gets his 3-star lead back. We're hearing so many fun games despite only being 3 of them, but man. And Swift needs to not lose anymore in the remaining 3 rounds. He is 3 behind, and he needs at least a tie to win. And CJ needs to keep winning, needs to keep his momentum that he built up. CJ only getting better and better, and Avalanche. Last time it kind of stopped with momentum. Will it break CJ's pace? Or is he gonna solidify his win here? I don't know then. Yeah, I think it's just a random Hypixel later versions issue. Like, I don't know. Just it never been the case until last few days. And now it's just suddenly there in Lone Moor and Trampolinia, so I don't know. Platforms will start slowly disappear. Now it is the last 3 waves before the PvP is enabled if 2 more randoms still in play, meaning the big swing is still possible, which maybe is exactly what Swift is looking for here. Though last time he went for the dodge. Let's see what tactic he will use this time. And this time he goes for CJ and dies first, still leaving CJ against the random, and a 2-star lead once again for CJ in this one. Though still 2 rounds remaining, with a good opportunity to try and catch up here, only falling behind even more, but it is still technically not over. 5 stars in between them. I feel like these people might be in a party. Have a slight suspicion. But with 2 big swings out of the way, Frozen 4 and Avalanche, does he have a chance to come back here? Or are we going to see the conclusion of this matchup in game number 4? Let's see Workshop. We haven't seen Workshop in this tournament, I think, yet. I think it's the first Workshop of the tournament. So, this will be interesting. Swift starting off with a bit of a lead, like half of the craft ahead of CJ. Getting into the 3rd craft first as well. CJ struggles a bit, but he is not getting passed by randoms here, which is the only thing that might screw him over in overall matchup. And if it doesn't happen, CJ should be good. Swift finishes this one first, but CJ is right behind, so he will be securing his win. No matter what happens in round number 8, we will see game number 4, which will decide the winner of this matchup. After we watch this quick and nice game of minecart racing in round number 8. Swift hitting the max speed pretty fast. CJ finishing in the 2nd place, and by 3 stars, CJ is securing the win here. 2-2 score now in the matchup. This is gonna be spicy. Cool. Alright. Let me fill everything in. Here. Yes. Why are they so confused because of the score? Oh, he's mocking the score. Okay, he's mocking the CJ. Way better than CJ is popping off, and Sid also is doing pretty well. CJ is slowly improving his pace, and it's up to the last round who will perform better here. It all comes down to this. Game number 4, Swift 2, CJ 2, and only one of them, unfortunately, can move on into the next round, and the one who will be less lucky, less consistent, will go to the loser's bracket. Then this will be very interesting. I thought to change my prediction to CJ3 to Swift. I don't think I saw you send any messages to change it. Yeah, no, there is nothing there. Alright. Right, let's go into game number 4. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Man, I really will have a lot of material for the stat spreadsheet this time around. Before match ends, oh no. I really hope not. Alright, game 4. Who will win this matchup, Swift or CJ? Who is gonna prevail? Both of them show that they're more than capable of doing so. For game 5. Yeah. And we are starting off with RTT16 with a lot of people just leaving right off the bat, which is definitely gonna affect possible comebacks, possible swing games here. And CJ this time around starting off with the first blood, first kill. Now him and Swift are trying to fight it out with another random approaching, and CJ, while Swift was distracted by the random, gets a sneaky kill on him, only improving his lead. CJ getting a double kill as well. Oh my gosh, he is popping off. Look at this man, 4 kills already. Swift only now getting his first one, and then another one right off the bat, killing CJ. Might be trying to come back here, just running away from CJ, like trying to focus on the randoms, trying to come back, but there's not that much time left, and CJ is confidently 2 kills in the lead. Swift though getting another kill, and CJ is not on the very high health, so maybe Swift can tie it up. He gets a hit, but CJ was not low enough, and he secures the win in the first round. But what a pop-off from CJ in this RPG. Yeah, only 2 randoms, but what can he do? Did all predictions, yeah. Like I said in the first stream, I don't understand why everyone is predicting so much free O's. Like, that's should be a little more careful with that on Dark Horse. We're getting into shooting range, and Golden Zombie and Skeleton spawn right off the bat here. None of our participants hit them so far, and CJ is the person to get the points. With Swift being behind one of the randoms and CJ getting 2 stars in shooting range. And we're getting so many punt games, Jesus Christ. Which might be good news for Swift because we are definitely gonna be swapping lobbies at the end of this round. Which means there will be a potential for Swift to get a lobby with more randoms for comeback if things will keep going this way, because so far CJ 3 stars in the lead after 2 rounds. After such a confident win from Swift in game number 1, CJ slowly was taking initiative for himself, and now he is so close to winning his first match here. But there is still so much more to go, 6 more rounds, and there is infinite amount of opportunities for both of them to increase the scores that they have right now. All depends on the games and how they will play them. Let's see it. What will round 3 show us? And it's the first the night. And one of the randoms even going out here. Swift really needs to just secure as many points as possible here with what he has, and he's going straight for CJ, who will still be recovering a bunch of land unless Swift has something to say about that, and he goes ruthlessly up against his opponent, but CJ fights back and secures some of the land here. Swift might be focusing too hard on his opponent, though the random has quite a bit of land. Will Swift leave some of it for the random, or will he just try to secure his own placement? He seems to be trying to make sure that random passes CJ, but it seems to not be the case, as CJ is closing to passing Swift if he's not gonna be careful with his land. But now Swift kinda secures the first place here, with CJ being in second, in a very close second. It's Swift recovering some stars here. And frozen floor. Oh, a lot of icy games today. Let's see how this one will play out. And this time CJ is already on the edge. Swift is going so crazy at him. And so does the random. Random doesn't want CJ to win, but CJ gets Swift off. Not letting Swift catch up. Oh, it's not going well for Swift so far at all. And 3 rounds remaining. No, 4 rounds remaining and only 3 stars in between them. Swift needs some answers, and he needs to pray that other swing games will show up only after they refresh the lobby. That frozen floor was too soon, and he just needs to put up his best fight, because CJ so far is seemingly very confidently in the lead and is so close to winning this matchup. So far dive is going pretty well for Swift. He's comfortably almost a block ahead of his opponent, with CJ missing one of the blocks, but random not close enough to pass him, so it will be a 1-star lead for Swift in here as well, bringing it back to 2-star lead for CJ. Bombardment round number 6. Oh gosh, this is so close. So close and so tense. And the last random just left, last random just gave up, meaning no unexpected swing will happen here. And it will ultimately come down to the last 2 rounds, on the smallest difference between our players. Swift wins this bombardment, and now 1 star between them with 2 more rounds remaining. Oh, anyone's game. Anyone can win this one. Let's see who will actually be the winner here. Shooting range. Repeat. Could go to 4-3. It could go. When I had checked on Alpha Field prediction, I thought I did lost. I have to bleach Felix. How is this still not over? Can someone please win this? Let's go. Okay. 2 more rounds. 2 more games to go. 10 bans. 10 banned. 8 repeats. Very big support for CJ in the chat. Oh gosh, why so many repeats? I'm going to lose my mind. Please let us. Why is Hypixel just? Why Hypixel? Why? Good night, viewers. Good night, Nels. Hypixel adding up the stress to this game more than it needs. Jigsaw Rush, finally. A legible game that we can play. It's gonna be interesting. Swift starts off first. CJWOLF1 puts first few blocks strongly, but Swift finishing this one first, and CJ only getting second. 16-16 tie with 1 more round remaining. Whoever wins this one wins the whole game. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Round 16-16 score. This one should not be as long, so I'll just 0-0 for already been played, so Avalanche 0-0 maybe. Just probably say it's 16-16 pitch. No, I don't want to add more stress to the guys. If they ask, I will say. Oh, they just died both at the same time. Alright, let's see. Maybe now we get the game. And oh my god, it's actually who said pig jousting? Oh no, pig jousting last round. And whoever gets the win here wins the whole match. CJ is hiding on one side of the map, and Swift is carefully trying to find his opponent, trying to target CJ, and then engage in 1v1, and one coming out victorious in Swift, but he still needs to outlive the randoms. 2 of them out, and Swift goes out victorious in this game, with pig jousting being the decider here. What a close game. GG's to both of them. Damn, GG's. What a game. Wait, it's bombardment band? No, it was already played, so. GG's. And CJ got 2-3 with the trackpad. CJ is cracked indeed. CJ is the GOAT. Alright. Alright. Let me see something. Yeah, that was that was one of the games all time. Number 3 for a reason. That is true. It is showing that even with a trackpad, you can be an incredibly great player. Coming so close to beating Swift in the first round, but all came down to one round. All came down to last round, and just can't really do much about what happened there. Now CJ will be facing either D or Janko in the losers bracket, with Swift being facing one of those same two people, but in the winners. Both of those will be very interesting to see. Yeah, no pick fishing for supership. Rip. Alright, let me post the results, and then we will move on to the next match of this day, because we're having 2 games today. Not with yet. We are gonna see BaconIsDead versus Zoomun right after that. Right after I finish filling in all the brackets and stuff. If you make pictures between you and CJ, you'd imagine. Let me find the bracket. GG's. And post the results. Where are my winners graphics? There they are. This one of the already most entertaining and closest tournaments right off the start. Usually first round is full of 3-0 sweeps, 3-1 confident wins, but this time around it's starting off very close right off the bat in all games. You'll have to see that. Okay. I'm almost done with the results, and once I'm done, we will move on to the Bacon and Zoomun. Yeah. Few more tournaments and we'll get it. It's not even gonna be good when you guys get it. I know while you're just waiting so much for it. I mean, I appreciate the insane watch time, but let me see. Okay, yeah, it should be good now. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, my mouse died. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll take a few more minutes. Hold on. Let's say like, yeah, 3 more minutes, 5 more minutes to go. For everyone to get budget, for me to update the scoreboard, run the ads and stuff. Okay. Let me hide the scoreboard really quickly to update it. Where is the cheat sheet? Okay. It should be updated now. Yep, there it is. Alright, and now we are ready to begin next game. If only my challenge was working. Okay, now it's working. Let's go. Alright. Yo gamers. Bye. It's on mute the stream now. Alright. Good luck with the matchmaking. If Zoomun has any questions, I am saving the replay of the match. Alright, good luck with that, Bacon. It is going to be the match. All time. Okay. Okay. I will stop putting this reminder after the first round, after I said in all matchups at least once. Like I said, I want to prevent the situation where someone doesn't play Flood's Lava Die for Avalanche just because they thought it was still banned of the muscle memory. That would be quite unfortunate if this happens. Yeah. Alright. Let's go. BaconIsDead versus Zoomun. Bacon, who played in the 2 previous tournaments and 1 mini tournament, have been getting some experience with competitive party games, while Zoomun is a completely new player for party games tournaments. We've been playing quite a bit, have a few hundred wins and some experience with other arcade games, so this is going to be interesting. Can you guys leave, please? I will leave myself. So we will have as many randoms as we can get. Don't want people sniping and stuff. Never mind, everyone is just leaving anyway. Okay. Starting off, game number 1. It's kind of fading. I don't know what to expect from Zoomun too, which is probably their biggest strength, that you can never know how good someone is who never played in the tournaments. So Zoomun is one of the true dark horses. Although so far the start of campaigning is not going too well for them, as Bacon is constantly keeping the lead and Zoomun barely staying in the top 3. So Bacon's lead is not that big, with Reynolds passing him right now, and both of them might not be on the board, with Zone passing Bacon and gaining a 1-star lead in game number 1. That is certainly one of the starts of all round. One of the starts of all time that here. What is going on? Nude and Sky are doing 1v1. Oh, like a practice 1v1? Okay. Either way, and we are getting started in the next game where Zoomun is keeping the good lead over Bacon, who was trying to pass the random, but then so they regained some pace and passed Zoomun, with Zoomun now struggling with one of the randoms. Those randoms are being so good. Look at them. They're keeping up with both of them right now. Though Bacon significantly improving his lead, and Zoomun still struggling behind with one of the randoms passing him. Zoomun needs to keep up the pace to not get off the leaderboard. What is going on right now? Are we gonna see a 3-0 slip in Lawnmower? What the hell? I'm not, my mind is not, my body is not ready for that. No, Zoomun, don't do this to me. Oh, what is going on? Bacon getting a 2-star sweep in Lawnmower. Could have gone worse for Zoomun here with how it's been going. That's certainly a start to a matchup. That's completely different from what we have seen in the first game of CJ and Swift, where all of them play top 2 in each game. And now we're seeing 0-1 campaigning, 3-1 one more, and now we have Volcano, which I have no idea what to expect from, with 2 randoms being actually good and probably being a big factor here now that our participants will have to deal with. I thought I dodged 2 sweats by dodging Sky and Noodly, but apparently I was wrong. Bacon with a bit better fighting and block, getting another win here. And now Bacon is 2 starts in the lead, but Super Ship is that half swing game that can always show up something unexpected. That's also a very completely different game selection from what we have seen in Swift and CJ just a few minutes ago, so it's gonna be interesting. This match already feels so much different, and that's what makes it so good. Zoomun is kinda focusing on his own area, maybe even trying to go for random first to secure some stars. Bacon, though, I feel like trying to look for an opportunity to go for his opponent himself. Someone might be getting sandwiched here if he doesn't notice that random on his tail. He does notice eventually and will be going to area where Bacon mostly resides, with last random dying out, and it is now the fight only between our participants for the win in Super Ship here. Both of them still having the access to large portion of the land here, with Zoomun needed to wait a little bit to access it. Bacon trying to block off one of the entrances, while Zoomun catching the end of Bacon's tail and may be able to steal some land from him here. Yeah, not nearly being too aggressive, just trying to slowly steal some land from each other. Bacon is approaching another entrance of Zoomun's land, and Zoomun notices that, trying to prevent Bacon from stealing too much land here. He still ends up losing some on the other side of his tail. Bacon seems to be in a better position right now. Let's see how Zoomun will play it out. They'll be engaging in a pretty dangerous situation, and Zoomun dies to evolve with Bacon getting another 1-star lead here. Next up is Lab Escape. Next game. See how it will play out, and Bacon already starts off strong, confident 2-3 blocks ahead of Zoomun. And only improving his lead as the game goes on. Zoomun, after unexpectedly starting off with a 1-star lead, is now losing more and more advantage, and only with 3 rounds remaining after this Lab Escape, Zoomun will be 4 down, which he needs to recover somehow. He needs to find the better opportunities for himself. Because Bacon is very strong, and he proves it with his performance so far. After a small blunder in counterpicking, everything after that, Bacon recovered really well, and now 4 stars in the lead, 3 rounds left, looking very strong. Spider-Maze, fun game. Even the cycle of banned games switched. I had 0 spider mazes up until now, only 5% high ground in almost every game. And now we're hitting some spider maze. For once. Dawson kind of static for everyone. Do I sound static? Hope not. Bombardment. Chat, let me know how I sound today. Is it any different from how you should sound? Maybe my mic is breaking down. Like I said, really hope not, but man. That would suck a little bit. Maybe quite a bit. Bombardment, a game that Bacon is pretty good at, and one of his strong games, but Zoomun is pretty far behind, and one of the games that he needs to start coming back from. Need to start gaining some stars on his opponent, otherwise he might be looking on a very bad case here, and instead he just dies before one of the randoms, and it's a 3-0 sweep here in this bombardment, with Zoomun falling even far behind. 7 stars for 2 rounds. This is not even comebackable anymore here. What is score else? Yeah. Bruh, Lab Escape. It's a repeat indeed. Yo, anti. Yo, anti. Well, why is it everyone here? Okay, shooting range. Round number 7 doesn't decide anything. Who? Hey, hi, Anti. Who are you, Anti? What a name as well. Someone starting off this one a bit more confident, but Bacon very clearly catches up. If only now being 20 points off the winning here. Someone though collecting some good points and maybe getting finally his win here, and he does so. We need to improve some morale here. An avalanche as the last round. That's game number 1. And Bacon just goes for the flex, for a dodge here. He did one dodge and that's it. He refuses to elaborate and just goes under the platform. Bacon, I don't think you... Okay, so I only sound weird for Kenneth, right guys? Sorry for everyone else. So no. I will check after the stream to make sure, but still. Would like to know. I have no idea. Just a random. They just went, yo, Anti. Who are you, Anti? Sounds normal for me. Alright. Thank you, IL. Who is Anti? True. I finally approached the PvP round of Avalanche, and someone just goes straight for Bacon, not even trying to go on their platform. Only one of the aggressive strats here. Bacon still gets a 3 sweep here. Right, and let's jump straight into game number 2. Let's see how it will play out. Not gonna delay it too much longer. We have lost some time on the requeues. So let's see continuation of this match. Bacon went through constantly in game number 1, but so did Swift in his very first match against CJ, and we saw how it turned out. That's fun. Don't make me sad. No. I know that don't make. That is certainly one of the sentences of all time. Nothing to see chat disappearing from the bottom corner. What the fuck? It doesn't, you're right. I think. What is going on with Streamlabs? First alerts weren't displayed, I fixed them, and now the chat is not appearing. Man. Oh, Bacon goes so aggressively at Zoomun, who still recovers some land, but eventually getting stuck between the randoms and then finding the opening here. Can he capitalize on this opening? He actually kinda screws Bacon over here, with both of them getting around the same amount of land. I think Zoomun still getting some more land from randoms, just leaving those 3 blocks behind. Surely those 3 blocks will not affect the result. Now Bacon still has enough to secure the win here. I really hope not. That would not do. That would not be a good start for Zoomun here, but it seems like the random will be passing him, and Bacon will be getting 2 stars in the first round of this matchup. And pick fishing. Cycle just completely switched. We are getting so many new games. Love to see that. That we didn't get during CJ. Let me just try something out. Okay. While I was doing that, Bacon is in the lead. Getting a confident 5-6 picks difference between the players here. But Zoomun still trying to keep up some pace here. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out why chat is not working, because there's literally nothing that should prevent chat from showing up. So I have no idea why it's not working. That is really weird. RPG next round. Round number 3 with Bacon 3 stars in the lead. And someone brings something back in here. Or are we gonna see another dub from Bacon? With both of them engaging in the 1v1 at the start, and I think someone getting Bacon to 1 hit but still dying first. And then instantly getting a kill while Bacon trying to deal with the randoms. Getting kill number 2 and 3 right off the bat. Someone struggling behind a little bit. With Bacon is already at 4 and someone is nowhere close so far. Finally trying to regain some difference here. Someone is at 3, Bacon is still comfortably in the lead with 5, getting 6th kill, and unless someone pulls out an insane triple shot, it's gonna be another win for the Bacon here, what it seems like. And someone actually does a double kill at the end, almost catching up, but still not enough, and we'll split as the next round. That was close. Oh, look, it's back. I see the chat now. I don't know what I did, but it's back. Let's go. I fixed it, guys. I fixed it with the power of clicking somewhere. Something. Alright. A bit of aggressive action to a bunch of randoms died off right off the start, but 2 of them still here. And Zoomun needs to start finding some answers. He lost all 3 rounds at the start of game 2. If Bacon keep consistently still winning and winning every round, Zoomun needs to keep needs to find some better plays, better rounds for himself, otherwise it's gonna be a pretty big sweep for Bacon. Zoomun and Unloose Swift might be the game where Zoomun starts his comeback. Let's see, so far he is playing it very well and very carefully. Bacon kind of moving towards the same area as his opponent, with 1 random still at play. Yeah, Bacon is seemingly trying to even follow Zoomun on purpose. I don't know if it's that good of an idea, and all 3 players are in the same area, which is gonna deteriorate them up so fast. Both Bacon and Zoomun on the same block, both choosing to run in the different areas, and Bacon messes up dying before one of the randoms, and that's a game that Zoomun was looking for apparently. Oh, and it might be just immediately throw his spacing away with the slab escape, saying how the last time went, and Bacon not even having the clear glance, but maybe not, maybe Zoomun is gonna win this one too. He set it off in the lead, but then all behind when The other cubes became visible with Bacon getting in the 2-3 blocks lead here. Bacon finishing this one in the lead as well, but with 3 rounds left, only 3 in the lead this time. Better than last time, at least indeed. Zoomun improving. Workshop as round number 6. Gosh, it's gonna be pain for me too. And another game that Bacon probably would love to see right now. Starting off strong, but not too far ahead of his opponent. Both of them are only like half of the craft separated, with Bacon improving the difference by a little bit on the second craft. And still keeping that lead, not letting Zoomun catch up, even being a full craft ahead of him on the redstone torch. Bacon gets another win here. 4 stars in the lead now over Zoomun. My bad. I will try not to do that. 4 stars in lead with 2 rounds left, and big jousting as round number 7. Hold your horses, hold your dark horses in here. Maybe it will be good for someone. I don't know how good he is at the PP, and he's fighting Bacon right off the bat here, but he gets killed off, and the comeback is not happening. Bacon will be the winner of game number 2, no matter what the last round will be. Rest in peace, Zoomun. Bacon getting some huge stars here. And that last round, I don't really need to spell it out. They know. The hell he got red. Let me put on all the stars and stuff. And Bacon just keep constantly winning and winning every round, not leaving too much chances for Zoomun here. They are kind of close in dive, but Bacon, you need to never mind. Zoomun just missed a jump as I said that, and Bacon will be winning in the last round here, fully solidifying his win in this match, in game number 2 at the very least. 22-14, one of the biggest difference we are seeing so far. With 9 stars and 8 stars for Bacon in first and second game. And it seems like Bacon is looking for a the O-sweep here with the pace he has right now, but Zoomun showed that he can take down some of the games and he is close to Bacon. Not in all of them, but he is, even if the ones that he struggled, he improved on, like Lab Escape, so Zoomun definitely has some opportunities to steal some stars. Will those opportunities be enough in game 3, or is Bacon gonna get a fast and easy victory? We will see in game 3 right now. Yes. Let's go. Volcano as game number 1. In possibly last round of this matchup. See how it will play out. Bacon going to be a bit more careful while Zoomun is running around, not paying too much attention, not considering too much land. Not that many blocks seemingly around Bacon. But Zoomun also ran out of blocks pretty quickly, and Bacon will be getting a 2-star sweep at the start again. This is not what you want to see if you're already 2-0 down. Not looking good for Zoomun at all. Can he bring something back in this animal so that where Bacon already starts off with killing off 3 cows off the bat? And Zoomun not even able to stick for in top 3. Not even hitting any -50, it's just not being that fast at killing animals and not finding some at all at the start. Zoomun finally showing up on the leaderboard, but behind one of the randoms. Is Zoomun gonna lose another 2 stars at the start of game 3? He seems to be recovering some pace here, but the random is just going quite crazy right now, actually. If not that much time remaining, random hitting 100 points and Bacon will be winning another round with a 2-star lead here. And Avalanche is here. When you feel like you're down too many stars, here's some Avalanche for you. Set the game. Zoomun. And is Zoomun gonna use this opportunity? Oh, both using party gamers. Oh, now we know. I had no idea. Since yesterday, with new IL joined. And literally everyone else died. Man. That's an encounter. This is not 21-9 diff, yeah. Probably the paid actor. And Bacon wins even this Avalanche by dodging successfully and Zoomun only taking the 2nd place here. Trampolinho. Round number 4. Zoomun having a bit better luck here. And already approaching 30 points, and Bacon actually falling behind Bordeaux. With Bordeaux passing Zoomun and probably winning this round. What was that? Average Paddy Games moment. Oh, let me check something first. Wow, this chicken rings is going down. We gonna need to rewind on that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just opening my own stream. Wait, what? I just saw the title of ship stream and what the hell? Well, everything is going down. Bordy is actually ahead of Zoomun in this chicken rings. If Bacon probably getting another 2-star lead here. Yeah. And this is one of the games of all time. I sorry for not taking my time, just bring up the trampoline moment in here. They may have that. Yeah, I will check it out. I'm trying to check it out, but my VOD is not loading in that far yet, so we shall see in a bit. While this was happening, all three of them made it to the death wave in bombardment, with Bacon being the first one out and someone recovering stars himself here. This is just a 1-3, 1-3 all the way. This is one of the tournament games of all time here. Bacon starting off this Jigsaw Russian with a few mistakes, but still finishing ahead of someone who finished almost on the same frame as Bordeaux here. And the last round, Lava to decide. We'll finish it all off. Bacon getting another to start with here over Zoomun. GG's. Let me think here. And hopefully my vote will load in, so I will have a... Nope, it's still just stuck. Bruh. I love Twitch. Why does it have to be like that? Can anyone go back and like send me a screenshot of last frame? Doesn't seem to be loading for me. Can you check the replay now? I can, but need to go through quite a bit of it. Here green. At round 3. He did pretty well for the very first time playing, and especially considering you were up against the tournament favorite, Bacon. So, and thank you. I know you didn't have too much time, but thank you for finding some of it to play. And now Bacon will be up against either Itamar or a placeholder name in the winners bracket, with Zoomun maybe playing a losers bracket against whoever loses that match. That will be seeing tomorrow. Right now, let me quickly just go like here or something. Nothing molding right now. I would put you above Nudin 20 favorites for me, honestly. In my opinion, you're way more consistent than she is, but it's this tournament showing so far that there's nothing really predetermined in this game at all, and could be everyone's chances to win this whole thing. So let me see. But you at 37, and Bacon gets 36. Zoomun gets 36 as well. Yeah, I think they were both at 39, I guess. My brain skipped it again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 39, 39 there. Otherwise, Zone wouldn't have gotten more stars, yeah. So I will adjust that really quickly. Alright. 0.2 seconds off. I feel that. I got like 3 of the runs like that in the fifth only one. But I got 39 and just lost anyway. Average trampoline moment. Yeah, there we go. That concludes today. I'm pretty sure. I have, yeah, because chipset Sunday, so it just his title confuses me, saying that Body Against Tournament is today, so I hope him and Andy didn't suddenly switch to play today. I mean, if they did, then I'll just start the stream over and we'll have another match, but for now, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just in players chat, chipset Sunday, and his stream title says tournament today, so I don't know what the deal is. Either way, for now, I will be departing, and probably no more matches today. And like Sylvan pasted in chat, tomorrow 2 p.m. UTC we will be seeing Sky versus Liam, and then a few hours after that another stream with Itamar, placeholder name, and anti-ship to conclude majority of the first round of winners bracket. This is gonna be an exciting day tomorrow. And it's been an exciting day today with probably one of the best tournament matches in a while. CJ and Swift, that shit was very close. 3-1, nice. Alright, but for now, I will be departing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the games and the stream. And I will see you tomorrow for more party games. Alright. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Farm and want to dominate, bro. Alright, I love you all. See ya.